And hello YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan, once again bringing you my thoughts and review for Wednesday night's episode of Krypton Episode 2 of Season 1. So far, for the pilot episode, wasn't a bad episode. I actually enjoyed it. It gave us the whole backstory of Segel and who he is and what he represents for the mythology of Superman. So we know that he is Clark Kent, aka Kal-El's grandfather, the father of Jor-El. And this is basically his story. And apparently we all know that Brainiac is coming back from the future to go to the past to try to take away Krypton before Clark becomes Superman and even goes to Earth. So in this episode, we see Seg still, now he has to deal with the fact that he lost not only his grandfather and, was deranked. Now he just loses his parents because apparently they were, trying to protect him and, trying to figure out where the fortress was and all that stuff. So he loses his parents and now he has to deal with that. Not only that, but he has to now fit in with the family that he's supposed to be with, and the wife that he's supposed to betroth and eventually have a child with, which ends up being Jor-El in the future. So we got to see some of that. Of course, we have the guy from the future came back obviously to help him out because he's telling him, listen man, we gotta deal with this Brainiac situation now before Superman doesn't exist. Because the cape that he brought back is basically like what I guess they call an hourglass. Kind of feels like it's like that backwards, where the cape is starting to literally slowly disappear as Brainiac's ship gets closer. And I thought it was a cool episode. Like I said, it's just a slow build, but I started to think that this could be a very good show. I wonder what's going to happen moving forward, you know what I mean? Are we really going to see Brainiac and do battle or something with somebody? I mean, obviously these guys don't have their powers because, they don't have they're under the red sun, and so it's going to be very interesting to see what happens moving forward. But I am intrigued with this whole Segel stuff, and then of course we're getting to see like the ground breaking stuff of Zod's camp, his family, his origin, and seeing how why they're all military people, seeing how ruthless how ruthless they are, and eventually when we see Zod and his battles with Superman, you get, oh okay, now I get why he's so military based and so ruthless. He was bred that way. Because if you look at his family, they are all combat trained. They won't take surrender for an answer. They will just basically kill you if it means them getting ranked up even more. So I thought that was cool seeing that in this. That was cool. We got to see Rao, which is basically their god and their leader. So, I mean, he's got the golden head with 3 sides on it. So, which eventually you'll probably get his Bible, which would be the Book of Rao. But that's a small little thing, but I doubt they'll bring that into here. Who knows? Maybe they will. But, yeah, I thought it was a cool episode. I mean, next week's episode is supposed to be, what, Brainiac, I believe. So, that should be cool. If we see more of him, moving forward, coming towards Earth. Because remember, this is Brainiac of the future. Remember? So, the Brainiac of the past has not got to that point of the galaxy yet. He's still doing his own thing, conquering other planets. But I guess the future version of himself decided to move forward so that way Superman doesn't go into Earth and become who he is. It's a very, very complicated thing with the whole time travel thing, but you get the idea. Think of the whole Terminator thing, Skynet sends somebody back to kill John Connor's mother, so that way John Connor doesn't be born and Skynet can continue to rule in the universe. Same thing with Brainiac. Brainiac goes back in time. If he can he could have went back in time to kill Jor-El, but there would have been a way for Superman to even get to Earth in the first place. But he went back in time to try to kill his grandfather and all of Krypton before it explodes. So that way, if he takes Krypton and destroys it, or collects it for himself, he has it. So that means it won't explode. Jor-El probably won't be born, And without Jor-El being born, that way he doesn't, be betrothed to Laura, and then they don't have Kal-El, and then he doesn't become Superman. So then Superman would just disappear, and then Brainiac could be on Earth, conquering, happy days. Yeah, the Justice League would probably be there, but they probably all get wiped out anyway. But that's basically the gist of the whole time travel thing here. But yeah, so far I like it. So hopefully Segel can stop Brainiac before he ends up doing more damage to the time, and hopefully he doesn't really mess up anything else moving forward. So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about the episode, and stay tuned for more. And thank you very much, and have a good day.